And at the start of the year, we set a lot of new resolutions that most of the time are not really realistic to maintain, right? New year, new you. We have this mentality that because our year is just starting, we make promise to ourselves because we know or hope this year is gonna be better than the last one. In consequence, we set ourselves to failure. Hello, I'm Kamila Rosa. Welcome back to my channel. It's 2022 already. How was the end of the year for you guys? Did you eat a lot? I hope you guys had a nice break and festivities. Anyways, today's video is about, as you guys can see from the title, is about how to achieve your goals this year. I'm going to help you guys with some tips. You're welcome. And make sure to put all or some of them into practice if you really want to take them seriously and be a better version of yourself this year. I only advise you guys here, you have to put it to work yourselves. So let's get into the video. I know if you're a little like me, you probably like to wait for the perfect time, perfect moment, and overthink a lot or procrastinate making decisions, especially life-changing decisions. You like to wait for a perfect moment to start a new project or try a new hobby. There's always going to be some reason why you can start today or tomorrow or next week. I get it. The truth of the matter is that you're probably scared to get started because of the possibility of failing or laziness. Just kidding. Doesn't matter your skill level. If you're a beginner or a professional, I believe all artists face the same problem. The only difference is that they start anyway. So my first tip is going to be start now. Devote your time yourself to maybe one or two tasks at a time. Then break it into small manageable ones. Take small steps. Take it easy in the beginning, and when you get used to it, or complete the task, go to the next one, and so and so. And I already said that before in my last videos. For example, if you want to start a new channel here on YouTube, I don't know, just start the basics. Create a Google account, for example, if you don't have it already. And if you have, maybe start creating or choosing the icon for your channel, the header. You get what I mean. Start small. I know you've probably heard this one a lot and you're probably tired, but believe me, you need to hear this as many times as you can. Even I sometimes get caught obsessing about views, numbers, or subs, success, or whatever. And I get it. Can get really frustrated. I know that's why probably you just want to give up, but I think if you give up now, you're never going to achieve whatever your goals are or wherever you imagine you're going or want to be in the future. When you can recognize that we have to be satisfied with our work within ourselves, that we don't have control over how people's going to feel about or perceive our art or even anything. We can learn self-validation, and validation in this case being the affirmation and recognition that you're creating is important and worth it. When you can recognize that, we can change our behavior, be more conscious, and feel that we are good enough, our art is good enough, even if it's just one person or anybody thinks that. Embrace who you are, simply you, and you are good enough. Ooh, a controversial topic, I know, because I'm pretty sure that you have someone in your life, a teacher, a friend, doesn't matter, telling you how you're supposed to do art. I believe that your own experience will bring you closer to creating the kind of art you imagine. There's no substitute trick or shortcut other than spending time practicing supplies, different mediums, and pushing past your hardships and getting out of your comfort zone. As I said before, and I repeat again, failure is part of the path, and you have to try what's best for you in your art, what you feel is right, and what makes sense for you. Just think, when you're just born, and you're just a little baby, you're trying to learn how to speak or to walk, you probably make a lot of mistakes, right? And eventually you learn those skills, right? In my opinion, that's the mentality. Making art should be no different than that. It's difficult at first, and you probably fail a lot. That's how we learn what works or doesn't. Eventually you're going to learn on your own rhythm, and that's the key. At least that's my opinion. As I already said before in this channel, and I'm going to keep repeating because this is important, you're not going to master your art in just one day, 1 week, month, year, whatever. And not even probably 5, 6, or 7 years either. You have to focus on mastering project by project. What do I mean by that? Let me explain. For example, if you're trying to become better at drawing hands, you have to set a goal, create a system, maybe realistic system when you can get your goals done for that matter, like a 30-day challenge, something that you can just study the subject. At the end of the period that you are set, you're going to notice some improvement, and that's a win. Then you have to keep going, doing that day after day until you finally at the level that you want it to be. It's important not to let yourself get discouraged when your skill don't match your visions or your expectation. With time and working hard, those failures lead to success, because understanding the fact that you will fail and accepting the difference between what you imagine and reality is going to make you a great artist already. And it's much better to be prepared for a tough road ahead than hoping that it won't happen to you or try to avoid whatever that means. The best way to grow is through making mistakes. It is natural and happens to everyone. I'm going to leave a link down on the description box below about a video that talks better about that topic, so you can get what I'm saying here. So that's it for the video. I hope that my tips were helpful some way. Can help you guys through your journey this year. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, press the bell button so you can get notified whenever I post. See you in the next video. Bye.